Hey guys, Dr. House with Outlook Chiropractic in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I want to talk to you guys today about spinal degeneration. A lot of people hear this term, everybody thinks that they have it, and they tend to think that this is basically just normal wear and tear on the spine over the years and everybody's going to get it. Now, part of that is true. Part of it is normal wear and tear on the spine. The amount of trauma you've had in your lifetime may contribute to this as well, but there's more to it than that. It can be wear and tear and trauma to your spine that goes unaddressed over the years. So if you address these issues appropriately, they tend to not compound and become a large issue later on in life. So you have 24 vertebra in your spine, 7 in your neck, 12 in your thoracic spine, 5 in your lumbar spine. Now each vertebra is allocated a certain amount of range of motion. Now through 24 vertebra, cumulatively, this creates 100% full range of motion. Now, typically what happens is a vertebra gets stuck. It gets misaligned, restricted, subluxation, whatever term you prefer to use. Now, when that happens, it's not moving the way that it's supposed to. Now, typically, the vertebra above it and below it tend to move extra to kind of compensate for that lack of range of motion and that fixation. Now you have a disc in between each vertebra. Now that disc gets its hydration through what's called imbibition. So through movement, that means the more that you're moving, when those vertebrae are moving the way that they're supposed to, that disc is pulling in nutrients and hydration to stay nice and thick and healthy. When that disc is nice and thick and healthy, it leaves lots of room for those nerves to come through those openings on each side of the vertebra. Those nerves travel all over. It could be digestive organs, it could be the muscles of your legs, it could be your lungs. So in between each vertebra, there are nerves that come out. They travel all over the body. The nervous system controls everything. So when you have a fixation or a restriction in your spine, that disc is no longer pulling in hydration and nutrients to keep it nice and healthy. Now, you don't typically notice this right away. However, years of this being unaddressed and that disc starting to dehydrate and thin out typically leads to degeneration or more acute issues such as a disc herniation. So most disc herniations do not occur from heavy lifting or anything abnormally crazy that you do. Most disc herniations happen when you bend over to pick up the laundry hamper and twist, bend over to put your shoes on. Now most people say, I do this every single day. Why did this all of a sudden happen today? That's because that joint has been dysfunctional for a long time and it's been decreasing the health and the height and the hydration of that disc. And that just happened to be the straw that broke the camel's back. So coming back to chiropractic, this is why it is important to have preventative chiropractic care or wellness care, because you may not know that vertebra is misaligned and is cutting off the hydration and the health of that disc. Now we can find those things and we can treat it, we can adjust it so that disc can rebound and stay nice and healthy for the longevity of your life and prevent some of these really, really big issues. So even if you're not having acute issues, you're not having a ton of pain, get your spine checked every so often. It doesn't have to be every week. If you're getting an oil change more frequently than you are getting your spine checked, then you're just focusing on the wrong vehicle. So we need to take care of our bodies, all right? Thank you guys, have a good day.